I struggled to find books that related to disabilities in our school library and at the schools in general. I probably should have checked the college, but anyway, I found a few read alouds on YouTube that I thought were really helpful and good books. The first one I chose is called We Will Paint the Octopus Red, and it's about 6-year-old Emma, and she's skeptical about gaining a new sibling. Throughout the book, Emma and her dad discuss all the things that they're going to do with the new sibling and how fun it will be, and by the end of the discussion, she's really excited to become a big sister. When the day comes around and the baby's born, Emma's dad tells her that it's a boy and he has Down syndrome. And Emma doesn't know exactly what that means, so she asks a lot of questions kind of about their previous discussion and if the baby can still do those things with them. Throughout this discussion, Emma's dad reassures her that he can still do all these things and explains that we'll have to have some patience for him and be willing to help him whenever he needs it. And getting into the questions we had, the book portrays individuals with disabilities in a really loving way. There's never any negativity, I'd say, with it. And it's also not necessarily heroic or succeeding against all odds. I think it's rather realistic. He can still do things with them as a family. The relationship with non-disabled peers or adults, it's really a family dynamic. There's a part of the book where Emma describes her dad as having red eyes when he tells her that the baby's been born with Down syndrome, and doesn't tell her why he's upset or anything like that. So, and the next one, I think this book does a good job at explaining that individuals with Down syndrome can still participate, and it puts it in a different light as being a sibling. The one thing I thought interesting of the book that they could have changed maybe is have like either a sequel to the book that shows the things that the baby brother can do, or maybe go into just a few illustrations of them accomplishing some of the things they had talked about. And then I would recommend this book as an appropriate book for children to learn about a disability. I know it doesn't necessarily teach much about Down syndrome, but I think it opens it to a discussion and leads to a good dialogue, especially because there are a lot of people that have siblings that might have disabilities, and